Okay, Alderwoman Tyus, you can now begin.
Okay, good morning. Today is Wednesday, December 2nd, 2020. For those keeping tracks, 8 days before Hanukkah, 23 days before Christmas, and 24 days before Kwanzaa. And this is the meeting of the Engrossment Rules, Resolution, and Credentials Committee meeting, which is called to order. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderman Vaccaro.
Present.
Alderwoman Green.
She's going to be absent and I'm excusing her.
Alderman Todd.
Present.
Alderwoman Evans.
Present.
Alderwoman Grass.
Present.
Chairwoman Tyus.
Present.
5 present. You have quorum.
Okay. As I said, Alderwoman Green is doing something very important with her dissertation. I'm wishing her good luck. She's defending her PhD dissertation, and we are going to excuse her. We now have item 4 on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from Wednesday, November 18th, 2020. If you've had a chance to look over the minutes, I'd entertain a motion to approve the minutes of Wednesday, November 18th, 2020. Dwayne, Alderwoman Evans.
Okay.
I move to approve.
I move to approve
The minutes of Wednesday, November 18th, 2020.
I move to approve the minutes of 8
November 18th.
November 18th, 2020. Second.
Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Alderman Vaccaro.
Aye.
Alderwoman Green. Alderman Todd.
Aye.
Alderwoman Evans.
Aye.
Alderwoman Grass.
Aye.
Chairwoman Tyus.
Aye.
5 aye votes.
Okay, so you vote to approve the minutes. Now we're going to enroll. We're going into enrollment. The first board bill we have is Board Bill number 98, introduced by Alderman John Collins Muhammad. It's an ordinance establishing the O'Fallon-Penrose Special Business District pursuant to Section 71.790 through 71.808 of the revised statutes of Missouri, setting its boundaries, tax rates, initial rates of levy subject to the approval of the qualified voters, bonding authority, and uses to which tax revenue may be put, creating a board of commissioners and containing a severability, effectiveness, and emergency clause.
I move. Do I say that?
Wait. No, I'll say I'll entertain a motion.
Okay.
I usually give people a minute to, if they haven't had a chance to go over Board Bill 98. And then I start by the Vice President who's not there. Then I go to seniority. Alderman Vaccaro, do you have any problems with Board Bill 98?
I have none at all.
Alderman Todd, do you have any problems with Board Bill 98?
No, I do not, Madam Chair.
Alderman Grass, do you have any problems with Board Bill 98?
No, I do not.
Alderwoman Evans, do you have any problems with Board Bill 98?
No, I do not.
Hearing no problems, I'd entertain a motion that we engross and pass out to the full board with a due pass recommendation, Board Bill 98. And that's you, Alderwoman Evans.
I move to engross Board Bill 98 with the recommendation of the full board.
Pass out with a due pass recommendation.
Oh, okay. I move to engross Board Bill 98 and pass it out with a due pass recommendation.
Pass to the full board.
To the full board.
I'm sorry, Madam Chair.
Yes.
That should be enrolled. We're enrolling that. 98.
Did she say engross? I'm sorry. Okay, enroll. I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to start it again. Okay. I entertain a motion that we enroll Board Bill 98 with the due pass recommendation to the full board.
I move to enroll Board Bill 98 and pass it out with a due pass recommendation to the full board.
Second that.
Previous roll.
We have a motion and a second to enroll Board Bill 98 with a due pass recommendation to the full board. We have a call for previous roll. Any objections to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 98 is passed out with a due pass recommendation. And the reason why it's important to say due pass, because we actually can do pass, do not pass, or no recommendation at all. And I'll tell you why that makes a difference at a different time. Okay, the next board bill we have is Board Bill 119. It's a board bill introduced. The primary sponsor is Alderman Jeffrey Boyd, and it is in bank with all of the members of the Board of Aldermen as co-sponsor. And the ordinance is recommended by the Board of Estimate and Apportionment, wherein the Board of Aldermen authorizes the receipt and appropriates funds solely to the extent received, awarded under the Missouri Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development Dislocated Workers National Emergency WIOA grant relating to the COVID-19 pandemic and containing an emergency clause. I'd entertain a motion that, Alderman McCarl, do you have any problems with Board Bill 119?
I don't. And what I'll do is I'll probably keep myself muted. If I do, I'll jump in, okay?
Okay.
No Alderman
Todd, do you have any problems with Board Bill 119?
No, I do not have any problem with Board Bill 119, Madam Chair.
119. Thank you.
119.
Alderman Grass, do you have any problems with Board Bill 119?
No, I do not.
Alderwoman Evans, do you have any problems with Board Bill 119?
No, I do not.
Then I'd entertain a motion that we enroll Board Bill 119 with the due pass recommendation to the full board.
I move to enroll Board Bill 119,
With a due pass.
With a due pass recommendation to the full board.
I'll second that.
Previous roll.
We have a motion and a second that Board Bill 119 be enrolled and passed out with a due pass recommendation to the full board. Any objections to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 119 is enrolled and passed out with a due pass recommendation. The next board bill we have is Board Bill 150, sponsored by our own Alderman Vicky Grass, and it's an ordinance amending Ordinance 70932, which defines recreation fires and establish requirements for their location by changing the minimum distance of a recreational fire that must be located away from a structure from 25 feet to 12 feet. And Alderman Vaccaro was the primary sponsor of the previous ordinance. Alderman Vaccaro, you have any problems with this newbie changing your ordinance?
No, I have a problem with the sponsor. She's mean. No problem with it.
Joe.
No problem with it. She actually hit me the other day, so I don't know. I'm scared. No problem.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Alderman Todd, do you have any problems with Board Bill 150?
No, I do not, Madam Chair.
Alderman Grass, you have any problems with Board Bill 150?
No, I do not.
Alderwoman Evans, do you have any problems with Board Bill 150?
No, I do not.
Okay, then I'd entertain a motion that we enroll Board Bill 150 with a due pass recommendation to the full board.
And I move to enroll Board Bill 150 and pass it out with a due pass recommendation to the full board.
Oh, that was great and perfect.
And I will second that motion.
Previous roll.
All right.
Previous roll.
Okay, we have a motion. We have a motion and a second to enroll Board Bill 150 and pass it out with a due pass recommendation to the full board. We have a call for previous roll. Any objections to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 150 is enrolled and passed out with a due pass recommendation to the full board. Now we go to engrossment. We only have two board bills, so this is a short agenda. We have Board Bill 148, which is introduced by Alderman John Coder, which is an ordinance for the adoption of the 2020 edition of the revised code of the City of St. Louis, annotated with the charters with the charter tables and cross-reference to former codes included, and providing for the retention, distribution, and supplementation of the revised codes as with an emergency clause. The last time we revised it was in 1994, and I actually, Alderman Rhodey and I guess the only two people that were here when we last did it, and before that we did it in 81, and I actually was not here. I think Vince Shaver was the alderman of the 28th Ward back then. So I think even Alderman McGuire, who did the one in 94, was not here. But anyway, Alderman Vaccaro, do you have any problems with Board Bill 148?
No, not at all.
Alderman Todd, any problems with Board Bill 148?
I know I don't have any problem, Madam Chair.
Alderman Grass, do you have any problems with Board Bill 148?
No, I don't.
Alderwoman Evans, any problems with Board Bill 148?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion that we engross Board Bill 148.
I move to engross Board Bill 148 and pass it out with a due.
Engrossment we don't pass out.
Oh, okay.
We keep it because it stays in our committee.
Okay. So
Try it again.
I move to engross Board Bill 148.
I second
Great.
that.
Previous roll.
We have a motion and a second that Board Bill 148 be engrossed. We have called for previous roll. Any objections to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 148 is engrossed. The next Board Bill we have is Board Bill 152, which is sponsored by Alderwomen Christine Engrossment and Annie Rice. And this is an ordinance to amend Ordinance 70624, approved October 24th, 2017, to add in a section to include an enforcement mechanism. This is about illegal eviction and giving the sheriff the authority to help the police department enforce people who are violating this ordinance. And I will start out to say, if you look at page of the exhibit, page 1 and 2, on page 1, line 1, it says this agreement was made on November 2020. Since she held it over, we need to change that to December.
Okay, I'm going to it right now. Give me just a second.
Okay, I'll give you a chance.
And you on the exhibit, you said, Alderwoman?
Exhibit A, page 1, line 1. Since it's December, it can't be, the agreement cannot be signed in November. So we have to change it to December.
Okay.
And then the same thing on page 2, the last line says November and has to be changed to December.
Got it.
Okay. And there's actually, I don't know when this is going to be assigned, so they still may have to change on line 1, page 2. It says this agreement shall commence on whatever date 2020. If the mayor signs it right away, then it will be 2020. Otherwise, there's a notation. And I think we should just take 2020 out and just put a line so that it could be 2020 or 2021.
Okay, so just remove the 2020?
The date. Yeah, and just put commenced on and leave a line so we could put whatever date it is. Because it may not be 2020 and it may be 2021.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Alderman Vaccaro, do you have any other problems with Board Bill 152?
Not at all.
Alderman Todd, do you have any other problems with Board Bill 152?
No, I do not, Madam Chair.
Alderman Grant, do you have any problems with Board Bill 152?
No, I don't.
Alderwoman Evans, any problems with Board Bill 152?
No, I do not.
Okay, then I'd entertain a motion that we engross Board Bill 152.
I move to engross Board Bill 152.
Second.
Previous roll.
We have a motion and a second that we engross Board Bill 152. We have a call for previous roll. Any objections to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 152 is engrossed. You did a great job, Alderwoman Evans. And see, that's why we needed about 10 more. You would have been an expert, see, by then, but you did a good job. Is anything the committee needs to discuss? Any announcements? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion. I move to adjourn. I'll do that motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor? Aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, we are adjourned. Thank you so much. You guys rock. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.